I'm Danny, and this is my elephant, Poon Me.
I'm Lily, and this is Peng Loan.
I'm Chris, and this is Tarang.
My name is Olivia, and this is Peng Tentuan.
I'm Kevin, and this is Wasana.
I'm Mariana, and this is Zhang Deng.
My name is Linda, and this is Satik. You ever looked into the eyes of an elephant and wondered, what are you thinking? Who are you? We've come 10,000 miles to an elephant sanctuary in Thailand, in Southeast Asia, to find out. So come along with us and let the adventure begin.
We chose 6 kids from around the country, kids like you, to come along on this once-in-a-lifetime experience.
This is a Nick News adventure. If I could talk to the elephants.
I'm very excited to be in Thailand.
I am very nervous. The culture and everything around here is just so much different.
Ohio, where I'm from, is green, but not like this.
We are far away from home.
This is not only a different language, a different culture, but everything is different.
I'm definitely excited to have my own elephant.
The only elephants I've seen are at the zoo.
I'm just afraid that it might pick me up with its trunk and toss me around the place.
I have absolutely no fears.
I'm really psyched to meet them.
Welcome to the Mahout and Elephant Training School. When the kids are right here that doesn't know anything, I'm going to teach them how to ride elephant and take care of elephant. My name is Anon. I am Mahout. Mahout is the person who takes care of elephant. The first thing before we training, we have a ceremony to respect God of elephant.
We prayed to Ganesh, the elephant god, to give us good luck and good fortune during our trip.
I wish for everybody to be safe.
I wish for world peace.
My wish was very simple. Please don't let me fall off this elephant.
Okay, Daniel.
We've come to learn how to be junior mahouts. But if you want to be a mahout, you got to wear a mahout suit.
Look at the front, guys. Look at the front.
And finally, the moment we were waiting for, the mahouts brought out our elephants. Our elephants. And we lost our cool.
Yes, excited!
Seeing the elephants for the first time was extraordinary. They were a lot bigger than I expected.
They're such cool animals, I think, and so I just felt really comfortable around them.
They walked past us, and I was like, whoa, this is what I'm going to be doing.
We drew the name of an elephant, and that would be our elephant for the whole time we're here. Same elephant every day.
Before we riding elephant, we should know about the information about elephant and the rules of Mahout.
You have to love your elephant. No teasing the elephant.
Don't pull the elephant tail.
You don't walk up from the back because you might scare the elephant and the elephant might kick you.
You have to love your elephant because all Mahout whole life they live with elephant.
Elephants' lifespan is a little bit like ours. At 2, they're babies. At 14-year-olds, they're teenagers. And at 45, they're in the prime of their life. At about 60, they retire and they die somewhere between 60 and 80. So it's a very special relationship.
And you have to jump a little bit.
Anan is a classic mahout. He is a mahout. His father was a mahout. I think his grandfather, in fact, was a mahout. And we're lucky that he is our guide and he's teaching us the commands.
If you want to get on elephant, you say song soon.
Song soon.
Okay. If you want the elephant stop, you say how? How? How?
How?
Not how. It's a how?
How?
Right. Correct. Yeah.
There's about 15 words that junior mahouts have to learn.
Easy ones are bye, which means to go. And then how is to stop.
Ow!
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, jump.
Oh, on this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's what you came here for.
Yeah, you have to jump.
Oh, my hat came out. my hat came out, but that's okay. Try this again.
Okay.
I was the first kid to actually get to try riding the elephant, and when I finally got up there, I was like, this is kind of high.
Turn around.
The elephants are really smart. My first jump, my hat fell off, and I looked down and my elephant was picking up the hat with its trunk. It's really cool.
Grab at the ears first. This one, you go out alongside.
I didn't want to get on. Like, I was scared to get on. It's like 2 stories high. It's huge.
And then jump. Okay. All right.
When I was on it, my legs were shaking, and I was just scared because I thought that I could fall off.
You say bend.
Bend, bend.
No saddle, no stirrup, no reins, nothing to hold on to but this elephant.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. You have to move forward. Yes. Excellent.
Woo! I was having a really hard time getting on, and she like helped me up. She like got up and like pushed me back a little bit. And that was kind of when I first felt that I had like really connected with my animal, and I felt like really good that I had made that connection.
All right.
Every morning, we begin by bathing our elephants, which is much like washing your car. That is, if you used a piece of tree vine for soap and your car lay down and rolled over.
Woohoo! So we go in the water, and she ends up going completely under.
It just like fell over.
Scary, but fun. Smelly, but fun.
Hi there.
It was good for me because it is hot. It is really hot.
When I was scrubbing his side, I noticed that his eyes closed, and I asked Anand, I said, is this a good sign or a bad sign? He said, oh, that's a very good sign. He's relaxed, and I thought, that's good. One of us should be.
Oh, Ben. We had a pop quiz today, and that was really interesting.
Bye. Bye.
Bring your elephant to around over here. Bring your elephant to in the sun.
All right. Mape! 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 My elephant, he just wouldn't listen to me. Mape! Hey! He's not listening.
Soak, you say soak.
Soak!
And your butt, squeeze,
Soak!
squeeze, soak like this.
It's kind of embarrassing not knowing how to go back.
Ben, Ben, Ben. I was so bad on the test.
Come this way.
I'm trying. Ben! She was just thinking differently than I was, and so she wasn't responding to me at all.
Soak.
Keep saying soak.
Soak. It wouldn't back up, and she wouldn't respond to anything that I would say. Soak.
I think as the day went on, people realized in order to get your elephant to listen, you have to feed and give it water.
The second after I fed her, we connected a lot more, and it was just really easy.
This way, yeah, right. Good job.
Right.
Turn left.
Ben! Ben! We got her food and we got her drink, and then we were riding around perfectly.
As the days passed, it all got easier.
I'm definitely starting to feel connected to my elephant. If I wasn't connected to it, no way I'd be carrying those heavy loads of grass that give me hives on my wrists. I love my elephant.
And I feel like a great connection with them. And I've never had a connection with somebody like that before.
I love my elephant. I'm like kind of like a little kid that like always wants to be around her. And she's kind of like the big kid that's like, oh, here's that girl again.
It was just really amazing how quick he bonded with me, I felt.
I can't speak for my elephant how much she likes me, but I know that I really like her a lot.
And we had to learn about certain other responsibilities that go along with being a mahout.
Now we're going to clean up the elephant dung. That's the part of the mahout job.
We got to go around and pick up elephant poop.
Yeah. Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. Want to smell it?
They were kind of heavy and kind of big and kind of gross.
Some people, mostly the boys, did not want to pick it up.
I didn't pick up the elephant dung.
Why don't don't you guys pick it up with your hands? Why are the girls the only ones doing this?
The boys have kind of had an issue with the poo. So we decided to start a poo fight.
I saw the girls all in the huddle, so I realized that they were gonna throw poop.
Jack, wait a minute. Who are we missing?
And we turn around and the boys like aren't there.
Oh, no.
And then Danny picks up some poo and chucks it at Lily.
I knew those girls were gonna hit me, so I struck first.
It was just a free-for-all after that.
We were throwing and dodging at the same time.
Poo was like flying everywhere, you know? It was like Matrix. Everyone was like, ah, ah.
Girls didn't care. They ran after us. They got handfuls, like bundlefuls.
Now we got it. Oh!
It was like all over everybody. Nobody was safe.
Shower for everybody.
Probably my favorite part of the entire day.
What we're doing is learning how to weave ropes to hold cargo on the backs of the elephants. We're doing this because we're going to take our elephants into the jungle and camp out overnight. And the elephants have to carry our gear. Shouldn't be a problem. Each elephant can carry close to a ton.
Harder? It was hard.
I was like slamming down the little stick thingy. I thought it was fun.
Today we went to an elephant nursery where we saw a baby elephant, and he was 24 days old.
Looked like an alien to me.
This baby elephant was the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
He was really hairy, but he was really cute, and he was just going around sniffing everybody, tickling people's feet.
He was just adorable, and I was so happy that we got a chance to see him. There is an elephant hospital here, and we got a chance to see it today.
Taking care of the elephants is like taking care of people.
Which means taking the elephant's temperature, the old-fashioned way.
We saw elephants that were, some really sick, one had an IV in, and
I saw an elephant that was shot in the foot because it trespassed. The farmer shot the elephant so that his crops were protected.
It's hard to see them suffer like that.
The chief enemies of elephants are humans. Humans cut down the forest and the jungles where the elephants lived. Not only that, they got the elephants to help them do it. Humans moved into what had been the home of the elephants. Today in Thailand, elephants can no longer live free, but they still have a right to live safely on this planet, and only humans can guarantee that.
We met an extraordinary man, Mr. Prasop. He is the founder of this whole elephant sanctuary. In Thailand, the elephant numbers have been dropping. He built this place to bring up the numbers in elephants so they can be wild and free in the future again.
If I want to explain how important of elephants to Thailand, I think the only word that could be is everything.
Thai people believe that elephants were once people in a past life.
Different elephants have different personalities.
Yeah.
Even small elephants, they still have their own personality that we should respect. Your elephant touched your body somewhere?
Yes.
Where? Shoulder, okay. And you? Somewhere?
Throw you.
Yeah, mine pats me,
Good.
checks my pockets for sugar cane.
Right. Touching like this, it means the elephant's very interested on you.
It's really, really amazing how they care so much about elephants. It's like that deep emotional love for your mother or father. That's kind of how Thai people are with their elephants.
Thank you.
Okay, they have this thing in Thailand. It's like a bow in America where they why.
Why is kind of like a salutation.
It's a sign of respect instead of shaking hands like we do in America.
The Y is not only a way to say hello, it's a way to say goodbye. It's a kind of salute. It's almost a way to say thank you. And sometimes it's an apology.
So whying is a very essential part of people in Thailand's lives.
Being here in Thailand gives me a different view of things.
Being here, I've kind of found a peaceful place.
here, men, they can show their emotions and still be themselves. Like at home where there's in crowds and out crowds, and over here, everybody's equal.
We all realize that we're in this together.
We act like we've known each other forever. We're always laughing and giggling and having great adventures.
We're like brothers and sisters, like we can talk about anything.
I think the meaning of family has definitely altered for me because I consider everyone here my family now.
Today's the big day. We're gonna be going into the jungle with our elephants, camping, Mahout style.
I was kind of scared when we had to pack the cargo on the elephant because my elephant wasn't standing still.
You're up there and you're trying to balance yourself and at the same time concentrating on tying these knots to make sure that the basket's going to be secure so you don't lose all of your cargo. This is going to make it even more sturdy. Like, I felt like that was one of my biggest accomplishments during this trip because it was really hard. You feel like you're a total mahout doing this.
The main goal of the camping trip was to show what the Mahout's life is like. They go into the jungle with their elephants and they sometimes sleep in the jungle with their elephants.
It was so like peaceful. We were out in the middle of nowhere.
We'd come up over a hill and I would think, I could be the only one out here, me and my elephant. This could be 100 years ago. This could be 400 years ago.
This has really been a me-finding experience because if you don't have your iPod, if you don't have your cell phone, you have more time to just think.
Riding paying 10 to 1 my elephant for a long period of time was a blast.
After you ride the elephant a long time, it tends to be like a routine.
I felt so comfortable on that elephant, I almost fell asleep.
Elephants keep water stored in their body, and when they're really hot, they spray it out.
Oh man, that was big. And you had no idea what it was, and it was just gross and cold.
Not fun.
When they sprayed the water on us from their stomach, it felt good.
When we got to the campsite, the first thing we did was chop down bamboo.
The Thai woods are amazing. There's bamboo everywhere.
They use bamboo for everything. They use bamboo for cooking, drinking.
Hey, Anan, are we gonna cook it in the bamboo stick?
Yes.
We used it to sleep on. Pretty much everything we had was made out of bamboo.
To be a mahout, you have to live off your resources. If you don't have food, you find the food.
There's ants in there.
Yeah. There's an egg ant.
No, there's real ants in there. Anan brought out this newspaper bundle, and inside was ant eggs.
Danny and Chris were, of course, were the first ones to taste it. And so we're all watching and we're like, ew.
It actually tastes like just a protein shake.
You bite into it and it pops. This is a juicy larva. You can squeeze, it's nice and soft.
Okay, you want it the same time? Yeah. No. I was thinking to myself, I really don't want to do this.
I'll try one.
Ready?
I like forced myself to eat this gross, nasty ant larva. Ugh.
1, 2, 3. This juicy, kind of lemony, zesty taste comes out.
If I was having to live out in the wilderness, I would definitely eat ant eggs because they're really high protein.
I've ate the ant egg once, but I won't eat it again.
Good.
Chung, 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 chung.
Anan taught us this song, Chong Chong Chong.
Chong is the Thai word for elephant. And it's basically just a fun song talking about elephants.
When it got to nighttime, it was beautiful, just jamming out.
We made a band, and we sang and we danced by firelight.
You're just so alive, totally full of energy, and you don't want to go to bed. You want to keep dancing around the fire, and you want to talk with people, and it's a really cool feeling.
The trip back to the sanctuary was quiet. This ride would be our last. Our week was over. Time to say goodbye.
I don't know. what to say because you're so sweet and I love you so much. I didn't think that I was going to have a hard time saying goodbye to my elephant, but it was like really emotional for me.
Goodbye, Wasana. It was like saying goodbye to a friend again. You might not ever see him again.
I don't really believe in goodbyes as a sad thing. I know I'll see my elephant again because I am coming back to Thailand.
Kap kun ka ilak fong. Thank you and goodbye.
Saying goodbye was really hard. It's just, I've worked with him so much, and it's like, I've already grown a connection with him, and just, you know, saying goodbye is just really, really hard. There's so much more than just animals. They're like a part of you.
I miss you, big girl.
I realized like that was my last time I was ever gonna see her. It kind of makes me sad, but then I have pictures and I always have my memories.
The only thing in Thailand that taught me more than the elephants taught me were these kids.
For more of the elephant adventure, go to nicknews.com.